I'm Marty Stone, Tackle Warehouse Pro, still on Falcon Lake, and we just caught a lot of fish on some creature baits. We also caught them on some beaver style baits. Now I want to show everyone one of my favorite jigs. That's War Eagle's Heavy Finesse Jig. This thing has got a beefed up hook. Ball style jigs like this catch a lot of fish, but some of the knocks I get, or one of the few that I hear, is hook's not heavy enough. War Eagle designed a Heavy Finesse Jig, 3/0 heavier action Gamakatsu hook, put a Zoom Super Pro Chunk Junior on that thing, and this thing, you can crack them with it. Got it on Vicious 20-pound test, Elite Fluorocarbon, 7.5 eye rod. It's actually Freddy's frog rod, so I'm using a little combination here. Lose 7-to-1 tournament MG reel. This combination right here with this little jig, if it's around cover, I promise you, he'll tote it off. Little jig, big hook, great results. Give it a try. Bite. Hold on, big guy. Got him. Look at that skinny male. Little jig, big fish. War Eagle Finesse, Heavy Finesse Jig, Zoom Super Chunk Junior. It'll catch a big fish. People look at these little balsa head style jigs and they think these hooks can bend. This Heavy Finesse Jig by War Eagle has got a beefy little hook in it, and it is the real deal. It'll catch a good one. That's a lot of fun right there. God, I love flipping in these bushes. Let's do it again. Bite. There's a good one. Oh, yeah. Get out of that tree. Wow. You think they won't eat that little jig? It's a little jig, but it'll catch a big fish. War Eagle Finesse Jig. Heavy Finesse Jig. That thing, he smoked it. I mean, way down there. I changed up my tackle a little bit different too on this. I like that 7.5 eye rod that Freddy's got for a frog rod. 20-pound Vicious Elite Fluorocarbon, staying with the fluorocarbon, but a little bit smaller rod instead of the 711. Lose tournament MG reel. Man, that thing, that little bitty dude right there with a Zoom Super Chunk Junior on there will catch a big fish time and time again. And the nice thing about this ball head jig is the hook doesn't flex. This hook is the real deal. For the people that like to flip a ball head jig and said, man, I wish I had something that hook didn't flex, this is it right here. Man, that's a pretty fish. God, I love it. We're here at Lake Falcon, and what I found is on these flipping fish, they're just now coming in. And as you flip around in all this heavy timber and everything, what seems to get the bites for us is the heavier trees. The ones with big clumps in them, or even better yet, almost a guaranteed is the big, big heavy ones. When you end up in a flat like this, the bigger fish, the ones that have been around for a while, they'd rather be there. And the reason, if you get a heavy wind come in here, that tree's not going to move. And they can set up a bed, and that's all they're doing. They're getting ready to come in here and spawn, and then there's going to be a wave. And I think we're catching them right at the early stage. But on a flat, what you look for to separate the cover is the thickest. It's everywhere, but find what's the thickest relative to the flat, and that's where the bigger fish are going to be at. There's a mule. God, what a big fish. That was worth the price of admission right there. Golly. I changed colors on my little finesse jig. Heavy finesse jig, zoom chunk, vicious line, eye rod, lures. It's all available at Tackle Warehouse. You got to give it a try. I'm telling you, that little thing will catch some big fish. And look at that hook. It's no more flex than the man in the moon. And we just put the power on him. Wow. Yes. Man, it doesn't get any better than that. I love flipping and pitching. And that kind of bite, that kind of excitement. I'd have lost him 100 times in a tournament. But Tackle Warehouse Vlogs, we're showing you how, we're showing you the equipment. And again, it was the heaviest cover in this area. That's where that bite come from. Golly. Ah, God, what a toad. Holy cow.